This test involves 5 different tasks that will help you understand more about the way you function in everyday activities. They should show some of the things that are easy for you to do and some that are a little bit more difficult. The whole test should take up 30 to 45 minutes. Each task will have a time limit, and I'll tell you when to start each one. For each task, I'll ask you to repeat the instructions before we start. While you're working, I'll be taking some notes. If you wish, we will have time to discuss the task after you're finished. Unless you have any questions, we'll go ahead and start the first task. Do you have any questions?
I do not.
Okay. So for the first task, here's a box with different kinds of shells in it. I'd like you to sort the shells into these small cups. Specifically, I'd like you to put all the shells that are the same size, shape, color into the same cup. Do you understand the instructions?
I do.
Can you repeat the instructions, include some of the details, all the ones that you can remember?
I have 4 cups. I have a box of seashells, and I'm going to organize them into the 4 cups by size, shape, and color.
Okay. You let me know whenever you're ready to begin. You can take up to 4 minutes for this task. I'll tell you when you have 1 minute left to work. If you finish early, just let me know, and go ahead and let me know when you're ready, and you can begin.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done.
So what skills are you using in doing a task like sorting these shells?
I guess I'm noticing the similarities, so maybe paying attention to detail. I'm figuring out what is the same about them and what is different, and figuring out what cup to put them in. Organization.
Okay, thank you. Now let's go on to the next task.
Okay.
The instructions for this task are written. I'd like to ask you to read them out loud. Unless you have any problems with reading or seeing the words, go ahead and begin.
Okay. This task will involve figuring how much money would be needed to make some purchases. The details of the task are: a list of items and their costs will be written on a worksheet. Some cash and a check will be provided. If money from the check will be needed to buy the items, it should be endorsed and given to the examiner in exchange for cash. If any money is left after the purchase, the amount should be recorded on a worksheet.
Do you understand the instructions?
I do.
Okay. Can you please repeat the instructions and include any details that you can remember?
I'm going to be given a list of things I needed to buy. I need to figure out if I have enough money to make the purchase. If I don't, then I have a check that I can endorse and give to you for cash. I'll be given money in an envelope.
So here's the worksheet and some money and a check made out to you.
Okay, great.
You can take up to 8 minutes to complete this task, and I'll tell you when you have 2 minutes left to work. And whenever you are ready, just let me know, and you can go ahead and you can begin.
Okay, I'm ready.
So would you like to endorse this?
I did. Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm done.
So what skills are you using in doing a task like this money task?
Addition. And also you need to be able to write in a straight line so you can add up the addition. Also subtraction, which includes carrying the ones, and I don't remember what it's called, but when you have to subtract, but you have to borrow, because I don't know what you call it. But it's like 4th grade math, I think probably.
Thank you. Now we'll go on to the next task.
Okay, great.
For this task, I'd like you to draw a floor plan for a home. If you're not familiar with floor plans, here are some examples of different types of floor plans for you to look at. For your plan, I'd like you to draw a 5 by 7 inch rectangle on this paper. The box will represent the outside walls of a 1-story home. There are 4 other things for you to keep in mind when you do the plan. The home should be made for 4 people. It should include at least 4 rooms from the list that I'll give you. There should be an opening in the line to show where the doors are, and each of the rooms should be labeled. Do you understand these instructions?
I do.
Please repeat the instructions and include all the details that you can remember.
I need to draw a 5 by 7 box and do a floor plan for 4 people. I need to use 4 rooms off that list, and I need to leave openings where the doors are.
So here's a list of rooms, some paper, a pencil, and a ruler.
Okay?
You can take up to 8 minutes for this task. I'll tell you when you have 2 minutes left. And if you finish early, just please tell me.
Okay.
And you can start whenever you're ready.
Ready.
Go.
I'm done.
Please tell me why you arranged the rooms the way you did.
It's for 4 people. I was thinking it's parents and 2 children, so I did 2 child's rooms sharing a bathroom in the middle, and then the master bedroom on the side with a huge bathroom, because that is what I would want.
So what skills are you using in doing a task like this home floor cleaning?
Measuring, using a ruler, drawing straight lines, and portioning out the 5x7 room logically.
Okay, thank you. Now we'll go on to the next task. For this task, I'm going to show you some blocks with a design on them. I'll show them to you for 5 seconds, and then I'm going to mix them up. I'd like you to rearrange it so that the same design that I showed you is showing on the top. Do you understand the instructions?
I do.
Please repeat the instructions and include all the details that you can remember.
You're going to show me some blocks that have a design. I get to look at them for 5 seconds, then you're going to rearrange them, and I have to arrange them back to the design.
You can take up to 2 minutes for this task. I'll tell you when you have 30 seconds left to work. You can use the card that the blocks are on to work on it. It has an outline to help you organize the blocks. If you finish early, please tell me. I'll show you the blocks now, and you can begin. So here are the blocks.
Okay.
So I'm going to rearrange them. So now here are the blocks again, and whenever you're ready, you can begin. Go.
Okay, I'm done.
What skills are you using in doing a task like arranging the blocks to match the original design?
Photographic memory. That's all I can think of, really.
Okay, now let's go on to the last task.
Okay.
For the last task, I'd like you to draw a picture of a person doing something. You can show the person doing anything you wish. This isn't a test of your ability to draw, so just do the best that you can.
Okay.
However, I would like to ask you to not draw the person as a stick figure. Do you understand the instructions?
I do.
Please repeat the instructions and include all the details that you can remember.
I'm going to draw a person doing something. It can't be a stick figure.
Here are the drawing materials. You can take up to 4 minutes for this task. I'll tell you when you have 1 minute left to work.
Okay.
If you finish early, please tell me, and you can go ahead and start whenever you're ready.
All right. Okay, I'm done.
Can you tell me what the person in your drawing is doing?
They're watering a flower.
In general, this has been an evaluation of how you work on different tasks. This last task has been somewhat different. What do you think can be learned about people by asking them to draw a picture of a person doing something?
Maybe kind of get where their headspace is at. If they were, thinking like angry or evil thoughts, it could be like somebody punching someone. If they were thinking happy thoughts, it could be like someone watering a flower.
This was the last task. Do you have any questions?
I do not.
Okay, thank you.